to share in our community. And if you can keep your mics in mute, that'd be great. In case that you get anybody coming in, dogs.
Okay.
I'll try to keep my dogs as quiet as I can, although.
I will. Hopefully my bird won't start yakking. He's in bed though. He's in bed, so cross your fingers.
So yes, let me just hit the button of, I think that, does it show that I'm recording in the back? Yeah, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so, well, thank you. I mean, like, we are excited to have you here. And thank you for your time and definitely, you know, the opportunity to hear what we're here to share. You know, both of us, Kim Hess and Gabriela Fernandez. And we're gonna tell you what we're doing with essential oils. And as you know, essential oils come from plants. And you know, plants, seeds from nature, from the trees, from the flowers, from everything that we have out there in nature. And essential oils are definitely, you know, it's just like the concentration on the purest element. So we're just taking the essence of all what it is like in nature and the power and healing, going back into, you know, like whatever was our ancestors all over the world, you know, ancestry, you know, cultures having the sourcing of healing with plants and flowers and food and all of these things that we know. So it's about that. And obviously essential oils, you know, are gonna help us, you know, we love them. We're here to share with you. And obviously we know that they are like, you know, the way that they're collected is like to protect the environment. It's not gonna be, you know, it has benefits into the whole, you know, what is it, the health. And obviously, you know, natural products, you know, so and we're inviting you guys to like stop using, you know, and to anybody out there to start using more essential oils into their lives. So hopefully they stop, you know, having less of the chemicals that we've been using and exposed for decades and that we never knew more than anything. And you know me, so yoga with a great emphasis in prenatal, postnatal, and doula training. And I'm fascinated by the oils. And the more that I learn, the more that I want to share and I feel and see and witness what they do. And I'm just like, you know, totally with the purpose of sharing this magic and the knowledge with everybody else, you know, to live healthier, happier lives.
And this is me. I've been a yoga instructor for over 20 years. I can't hardly believe that now. I mean, I was at Synergy in 2003. Can you believe that? It's crazy. I've been doing essential oils for as long as I can remember, but really just got serious in the last couple of years and really realizing how much they can benefit as far as preventative healthcare goes, which is my passion, is using them on a daily basis for preventive healthcare, using them for emotional matters. When I get back to South Florida, I will be back on a boat and running She Sails charters. And the She stands for Shine, Heal, and Evolve. So I'll be running charters in the Florida Keys. So you guys will have to come sailing with me when I get down there.
Ooh, I'm there. Okay, so let me check how my screen's gonna change. So, so like we go back into the whole question, like have you used essential oils? And I believe all of us have used essential oils in this group. So we want to share with you this video. It's a short video to see what is doTERRA about. And that's why the company that we love to use, share, and promote. So let me make sure that you guys let me make sure that you share that.
Okay. Is it the absence of contaminants? Something pristine, unadulterated? Or is it the way we treat others, the conditions on which we give? Is purity a love? Unity as if it were a close-knit family? Or is it the will to do good for no other reason than because it's good? Is it honesty, fairness, good character? One thing's for sure, purity is not easy. The pursuit of purity requires more than just conviction. It means rejecting even the thought of cutting a corner. It means doing what's right, even when what's right is what's seemingly insurmountable. We are more than just an essential oils company. We are in the business of empowerment. Everything we do is designed to open opportunity. Whether it's a farmer inspired, a mother assured, an athlete emboldened, or an entrepreneur on fire, this is our mission, to empower through purity. It's why we don't just buy farms, we build farmers. It's why we don't just see another's potential, we make sure they see it themselves. It's why we turn wellness advocates into advocates of change, through our product as well as our purpose. It's why everything we do is designed to empower others. And best of all, we're not alone. So let's pursue together. Let's pursue healthier families and happier communities, kinder interactions and stronger connections. Let's pursue understanding and common ground, humility, empathy, and charity. Let's pursue being the difference that makes all the difference. Let's pursue a smile on the face of everyone we meet and a positive impact left behind everywhere we go. Because when the pure gifts of the earth are paired with the pure love of each other, there is no telling what we can achieve. doTERRA, pursue what's pure.
Him.
Yeah, can you switch? I don't think I can switch slides.
Yeah.
You're the slide switcher, Mama.
Well, thank you, Ed. Just sign in, and Ed, we're keeping the questions till the end, but you can write them down on the chat, and we'll be, trying to address some of them. So
I just have to say, every time I see that video, it just brings tears to my eyes because I'm just so happy to be a part of this company. When I first came into this company, I did a lot of research as to which oils would be the best. And I was specifically looking for the purity because I have an umbrella cockatoo and they're very, very sensitive, and he rules the roost. He runs all over the house. And so I wanted very clean, cleaners specifically, and the oils. And so there we go. What I really like about doTERRA is their transparency, because you can find out anything about any of the oils. If you go to sourcetoyou.com, on the bottom of each bottle is no, I don't know if you can see that or if it's right side up. There's a batch number, and you can look that batch number up on this thing and find out there's website and find out where it came from, what's in it, and all the testing information and stuff. We do have something in the 50s, 54, 56, some testing or tests on each batch that is done. Most of it is third-party testing by chemists and other parties. And the thing I like about some of the things you saw in the video is the co-impact sourcing. So we source globally and sustainably, and we find the plants where they grow, where they're supposed to be grown. We don't get plants, we don't like farm lavender off the side of an interstate in the United States. We get lavender where it grows indigenously. And that goes for all of the other plants as well. And then we also have the Healing Hands Foundation, which is our charitable contribution or charitable company that gives back to the communities and other sourcing partners. And I personally had experience with the Healing Hands Foundation when one of my customers and very dear friend lost her home, and several other of her neighbors lost their homes in the California fires this summer. I contacted Healing Hands, and within just a couple of days, they had emergency kits sent out to Jody. They sent, I think, 5 emergency kits for these families to support them, and they all got t-shirts and just all the basic stuff you would need, and oils to help deal with the emotions of the situation. Very, very cool company to stand behind.
So what we're gonna do today is, like, obviously the agenda is to teach you about oils, how to use them. We're gonna teach you, you know, 3 other ways that are, like, you know, relevant to talk about oils, like important things to talk about oils. We're gonna show you a little bit of the values and benefits of certain oils, and we're gonna show you how to, you know, get them. So the 3 ways to use oils aromatically, as we know, is like you can put it in your diffuser. As you might see, my diffuser is always here in the back. And I have the same one that you're seeing there in that image. And so I diffuse throughout the day, and it's like I'm infusing oils that it's either uplifting in the morning, midday a little bit more, you know, like depending on the energy and how I'm feeling. And or even just to purify and clean the air. Sometimes it's like to make it smell better after cooking, or, you know, to feel obviously at night, you know, to rest. You can use them topically. It's like, obviously you apply the oil maybe into whatever is the area, you know, behind the neck, into the muscles and joints, or under the feet. It's a great way to apply the oils, because remember that we have a lot of our sensors, you know, of the neural sensors receptors under the feet, on the feet. And that's how it's the best way to penetrate. And the spinal, you know, our spines, they absorb tremendously. And the last way to take it, it can be internally. Our bottles, they obviously have like a label here that if you already have a doTERRA bottle, you can just look for a label that is gonna say supplement. And if it has that supplement, that means that it's eatable, and you can take it directly internally into, like, drops into your mouth. But let's be very careful that we have to be extremely cautious in the oils that you have at home for you to consume internally. And unfortunately, the oils in the US, they're not regulated by FDA. They follow in the category of cosmetics. So they can be a lot of fillers and chemical stuff within oils out there. So be very careful in the type of essential oils that you use, if you ever use them, or if you continue to know people that use essential oils from, like, whatever supermarket, or not even Whole Foods, you know, like you can have the certainty that it's gonna have purity in the level that we have here at doTERRA. So friends and family that they've told me, oh, I have a Whole Foods peppermint or eucalyptus. I'm like, frankincense from, you know, from Whole Foods. I'm like, better don't put it into your skin, straight into an open wound. It's like, you know what, let me give you a sample of doTERRA. So if anything, like, there's other oils that you might not consume directly internally, you will put it in a veggie cap that, you know, you just create your own blends of the different oils for the benefits that you're looking for, and you can put it into your veggie cap. Or some of the products that they come already into the veggie cap with full of oils, right?
Yep. And I just wanted to say one thing really quick on using the oils aromatically. The reason that the oils can affect our emotions so specifically and so dramatically is that our olfactory system goes directly into the limbic system in the brain, which houses and creates our emotions. And so it's a direct pathway to that area in our brain that houses our emotions. So that's why the aromatic application is so effective. So yeah, thanks. And 3 really cool things about essential oils is they are natural and safe, of course, and they're 100% natural and safe, making sure you have the tested and pure oils. There's generally no side effects, no addictions, which I almost want to counter that one because I know I'm addicted to my oils. I don't think physically, but mentally, I don't know what I do without my oils every day. They are safe for all ages, even babies and pets. We can use them with our pets as well. They are just straight extracts from the plants. They are the doTERRA products are certified pure therapeutic grade, which Gabriella was talking about. So that makes them internally acceptable for the ones that can be taken internally. And they are very potent. So they're generally 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. Take peppermint, for instance, which we're going to talk a little bit about later. So I'm not going to go into peppermint too much, but 1 drop of peppermint equals about 28 cups of tea. So you can see how powerful they are. And in each 15 milliliter bottle, there is 250 drops, I think, in a 15 milliliter bottle. So you can see, which if we hop over to the affordability, kind of skipping one there, because they're so potent, this is what makes them so affordable. So they're way more affordable than traditional medical care. They're just pennies per dose. You can, save hundreds and hundreds of dollars avoiding all the pharmaceuticals and stuff, not to mention you're saving yourself on toxins. And the average American usually spends about $10,000 a person on medical costs. And so you can save quite a bit with all of that. And they are very, very effective because they're natural. And the essential oils, they permeate the cell membrane. So if you've got a cell and you've got, sometimes the bacteria sits on the outside of the cell and the viruses get to the inside of the cell, the oils actually penetrate the cell so it can combat the duplication of the virus on the inside and also deal with the bacteria on the outside of the cell. Real quick, talking about On Guard, which is our immunity blend. It promotes healthy immune system and is great for sore throats and it's great for cleaning. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in the cleaning products in one of our kits coming up. And we're going to talk about lavender too in a little bit. So I'm not going to go too into it.
So let's get deeper into oil. Are you ready to dive in? Lavender. Everybody knows lavender, and we just think and associate lavender into a whole relaxation and bath and maybe a soap or deodorant into like clothing, whatever. But lavender, a part of like giving you here ideas that you can put into your pillow, into your linen, into the bed, the bedding, about diffusing it at night. You can put all what it's about is skin, irritation, inflammation, mosquito bites, allergies on the skin, blisters, everything that is really rash, everything that is related to skin. The lavender is the most amazing element that you can have because it's immediately gonna calm down the skin irritation and it's gonna soothe and heal your skin. In fact, lavender tends to be a natural antihistaminic and analgesic, if that's the right word to say. And if you combine it with peppermint and lemon, it's great for allergies. So forget about Benadryl. It's like peppermint, lavender, and lemon, and that's what you got. Internally or diffused, whatever you prefer.
Wild orange, one of, I think, a lot of people's favorites. Wild orange is a great cleanser and purifier. It's great uplifting. It just is a bright and awake kind of energizing smell. And it's it really helps uplift your moods and energy levels. And it's great for freshening the air. It's great dropped in your water. You can put some in the palm of your hand and just smell that, like mix that with a drop of peppermint in the afternoon to wake you up a little bit for a nice little afternoon pick-me-up. And I've discovered that putting a drop of wild orange and a drop of lime over tequila makes a really good essential margarita.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah. much healthier than all those mixes and stuff. So I call it the essential margarita.
There you go. So we'll go to the next one. Frankincense. Frankincense is like, as we know it, is the king of all oils. Frankincense, as we know within our community, we always refer to, when in doubt, you just apply frankincense. When you don't know what's going on, you just go for frankincense, and that's going to be your safer. I mean, frankincense, it's coming actually, in case that you didn't know, I didn't know, it comes from a tree, and it's like from the, the bark from the tree. That's what they extract the frankincense. And you can take it internally in a veggie cap, and definitely supports, you know, the cellular level, the function of your cellular. It's great for the skin. I have my daily routine that I apply in my face in a roll-on bottle, diluted with a little bit of coconut oil. And I put it morning at night. And I have to say, when I read that this oil was about skin care, the dark circles and spots that we get as we get with age, or fine lines, that's when I said I have to get frankincense. And it's been fantastic since I used it. And, you know, hey, if it's in all combinations, when in doubt, frankincense, you know, allergies, you know, fever, bacteria, inflammation, pain, insomnia, concentration, frankincense. Sorry.
Peppermint. Peppermint is an awesome one. You can drop this in your water as well on hot days. It's a natural coolant. And so you can mix it with lemon or just straight, or put it on the back of your neck to cool you off. I used it when my grandson had a fever, and I would apply it to his spine to help let the fever do its job, but also make him more comfortable. You can, again, like I said, drop it in the palm of your hand with a drop of wild orange for an afternoon pick-me-up, and just wave it in front of your nose for nausea or motion sickness as well. Yeah. And I have found too with peppermint, you want to be careful not to get it too close to your eyes though, because it is so powerful and so strong that if I get it too close to my eyes, I always end up with my eyes watering.
Mm-hmm. Breathe, it's a doTERRA, you know, blend that it is definitely one of the best in regards to opening the airways, congested, you know, sinus, chest. Definitely great for allergies, and you can either, you know, apply, you know, into your chest, you know, rub it into a whole congested, you know, chest or feet. For all of us that had some kind of influence into Miami, I mean, even though that Kim, it's, I mean, just for Ed to know, Kim, it's in Idaho, but she's lived in Miami forever, and the Caribbean, and travel all over. Breathe will be the natural version that our mothers will use as big vapor rub. And it's like, this is what you use. I mean, and I'm going to tell you, my mother, something funny. My mom has been using oils for quite a few years, because I've been training her in like the use of oils for that good 5-6 years. So she has her bottle of eucalyptus. And one day she was telling me that she's still very like, has this cold, and she had been very congested. And she's like, yes, I put my diffuser with eucalyptus, and then I put my vapor rub in my feet. I'm like, why do you still put petroleum into your feet when you have the bottle of eucalyptus? And she's like, but it's gonna finish my eucalyptus. And I'm like, doesn't matter. Stop using petroleum and let's use the healthy stuff. And she's like, okay, are you sure? Yes. And she's like, oh my God, yes, it works. So until you go through it, it's like, you're gonna know, right? So fantastic. You can put a little bit on your mask. I mean, like not straight directly, because maybe it comes along. Maybe you just put it in your hand and then you rub your mask and then you put it on, since we're gonna be wearing masks for a few more years, apparently.
Adaptive. This has been one of my saviors. It is great. It's a calming blend, proprietary blend from doTERRA that works really well with the nervous system. I like to diffuse this when I'm working because it allows me to, it kind of keeps me calm and keeps me out of overwhelm, but at the same time, lifts me up and keeps me really focused as well. So it's really great for anxiety, depression. It's got some of the citrus oils as well as some of the calming oils in it. It's really great to soak in a bathtub or massage or just in the diffuser or just inhale through the hands.
And we also have geranium, and we wanted to include geranium today because it is one product that is in this month. Every month, doTERRA offers like a discounted, promoting a new product, or, they promote a product, they make it as, the promotion of the month. And at this month, they have in May, geranium, that it's obviously a flower, and it's in 15% off. It's obviously very aromatic. It's obviously, great for, which it was very new for me to understand and learn, that is great for the skin. And you can put it into even your moisturizer, or in my roller that I mentioned that I have, my frankincense roller, I put geranium on top of it, and they said that it's fantastic for like skin glowing, obviously hair conditioner. You can apply it even as a perfume, and it's great definitely to uplift and make you feel good. I mean, and as we said, it's about feeling good, preventive, all those conditions before you go into what we know is like the traditional medicine is attacking just the symptom and not the consequence, the reason, the root that causes it, So better to prevent it, know what you have.
Yep. So some of the perks of getting a wholesale membership with doTERRA is, of course, you get your wholesale discount. So you're going to get 25% off all your products for a year. And then it does there every year, there is a recurring fee to maintain your membership, kind of like a Costco membership there, which is, I think it's like a $25 fee each year. But then when you get that, you get a $22 peppermint for free. And so each year it costs you like $3. So it's not a bad deal at all. So, and you also get access to the rewards program. So you get your shipping points back, you get a percentage of your points back to use to get free products. Every month, like Gabriella mentioned, we have monthly promotions. So each month with a minimum order, you will get a free product of the month. And then they also usually have a product that is offered at a discounted price as well. And then a lot of times too, they have, you'll have access to limited time offer deals. Like I know Gabriella and I both are in love with one that we got once and we can't get it again. And that's that Tulsi, remember that? And we're both like so in love with it and just like barely using it because it's like, we don't know when we'll be able to get it again. So that's a really cool part of that. And the community, our communities, I mean, I can't talk about other communities, but our community is very, very special. We've got a Facebook group that if you have any health concerns at all, you can go into that Facebook group and there's a wealth of knowledge and information. And it's just, there's so many different educational classes and giveaways and promotions and studies and challenges and all kinds of stuff. It's a really, really amazing community.
I just wanted to add into the
What's that?
I was going to add into the community that it's amazing to see that it doesn't matter where you are in the world and somebody just asked a question. Has somebody deal with this condition, or what would be the protocol that you recommend into the oils for these, type of symptoms? Mm-hmm. There's like 2 or 3 other people that you don't know that they're going to be referring you into, like, there's a vast I mean, there's so much knowledge within our community, and it's like, I am so honored to be part of that community, that people care in sharing and supporting each other. For whatever condition that you might be interested to start attending or taking care of you, your family, your relatives, it's like there's always going to be a support away from Kim and myself. You know, it's like extends into the whole thing. Coming with us and, you know, subscribing to our community through us, it's obviously extending that platform that, you know, it comes with all of that. So there's 3 ways that you can purchase your oils. You can buy them in retail price, but obviously that would be the most expensive way to purchase it. And friends do not let friends spend more money. So that definitely means that, and that's why you're here, to learn a little bit more about the oils. So you can get the oils in a wholesale membership, or what was mentioned before, that you will earn. I mean, you will have like a 25% discount with a membership that you will buy for the first year of a value of $35. But the best way, even better than wholesale, will be to subscribe to doTERRA with a membership kit. They have like preset kits that we're going to show you in a second, that it will give you the opportunity to waive you the $35 membership. And in fact, the product that they're giving you is like so much more than you just buying 2 oils and the membership. It totally makes, you know, like more sense to buy some of the kits because they will help you. And we know that you will use the product and you will love it.
So one of our greatest kits, like if you're ready to completely detoxify your home and your life, your medicine cabinet, your cleaning products, this is a great kit to start with. It's got the top 10 oils, an amazing diffuser. This is a diffuser that they just came out with. That top on the top is like a glazed glass. What's the word I'm looking for? Frosted glass. It's really spectacular diffuser. And then we've got the supplements and the enzymes and the probiotics to get your gut health and your baseline health on track. And the On Guard cleaning product line, which is amazing. And they've got the supplements, and this is like all things immunity, especially during this time in our lives with this pandemic. Cleaning with the essential oils and using the oils and the supplements and the On Guard tablets to keep that immune system strong is super, super important. So if you're ready to go like all in, this is the way to go for sure.
And the box, the cute box for your oils.
Yes.
Then there's this another package from the, you know, the membership included also. It's called the Healthy Habits. So they give you 5 oils of 5 milliliters. So it is like a third of the bigger bottles that we talked before. And they will give you these 5 oils: Balance, that is grounding; On Guard, that we discussed; frankincense, tangerine, that obviously, you know, like some kind of like, you know, detoxifying, cleansing lavender. With the top product of doTERRA, believe it or not, is not oils. The #1 product of doTERRA is their supplements. It is the vitamins and supplements that you see right here. It is, as we know it in our community and as customers know it, is the LLV, Long Life Vitality vitamins. And it's like Microplex is multivitamin, minerals and vitamins. Then you have Alpha CRX, that is all the antioxidants, and everything is coming back from the same purity level from the oils that we talk about. And then you have the omegas, so all the omegas that you need. And the omegas, they also have it in a vegan version in case that you are vegan. They have the TerraSign for your enzymes, and then you have the PBSS with the Deep Blue Rub, that is one of the best products in the market as well to relax muscle and pain and joints.
And the Home Essentials Kit. And this is where I started with a nice diffuser and 10 of their top oils. You've got the peppermint, the On Guard, we've talked about those, the Breathe. Lemon is one that I add to my water like every single day. The Deep Blue oil, which is the base for the Deep Blue rub, get it a little stronger with the oil. Got your lavender Copaiba, which is an oil that interacts with the body just like CBD oil does. And Copaiba is another one of those oils that I don't know what I would have done without, because when I first started to get into this, I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression. And the Copaiba, frankincense, and the Adaptive are my lifelines for dealing with that. And then you also have the Adaptive and the Balance, which is a grounding blend, and the Digest Zen, which is really good for any digestive problems. If you have a meal that you just can't help yourself and you overeat and you're having that, oh my God, why'd I eat so much feeling? I put a couple of drops in a little bit of water and drink it, and within just a few minutes, I feel great. I feel fine. So this is one of my favorite overall kits for just starting out with some oils, because it's got, and these are the larger bottle oils, except for the Deep Blue, which is a 5 milliliter. And you've got just about all your bases covered with this kit.
Then these Simple Solutions kit, as you will see here, is like some of the key products that everybody must have at home. And the beauty of this kit is, in case that you want, oh, I only want the Adaptive oil, and I want I only want the Adaptive oil, and I only want lavender or copaiba. That's the only two oils you want. It's like those two oils will be probably in retail price, they will be like $85 plus the tax and the shipping. It'll be pretty much the value of this. But then you're adding, like 4 products that they're like the lemon, the On Guard, the Serenity, the Deep Blue. You're having the whole year, the membership, because it comes included with the membership. You have 25% discount, and your lavender and copaiba that you were planning to buy, it comes in the 25% discount. So you will get like probably double the product for the price that you will pay only by buying 2 oils in retail price.
And the Healthy Start Kit is very similar to that Home Essentials Kit. It's 10 top oils. There's a few different oils in here. It's a little bit smaller diffuser. And these are the 5 milliliter bottles. So these are all the much smaller bottles for anyone coming in on a budget. Some of the different oils they've got is the tea tree, which is like a must have for your medicine cabinet. The oregano is really great for preventing and supporting colds and flus and whatnot. This also comes with a 5 milliliter frankincense, which is like, everybody's got to have frankincense. We talked about that. So it's like, if you are coming in on a tight budget, but you want the 10 oils, this would be your way to go in there. You still get the diffuser and 10 oils, just the smaller versions.
And this is like, I think that all of them, I love them, but this one that just came this last month, we call it the Aroma Essentials. It's like the new diffuser, the one that has the glass bottle. And Kim, help me. These are 5 milliliter or 10 millimeters? I don't know.
They are 5 milliliter.
5 milliliters, but it's like, it has all the balance. I mean, all the blends from the Terra that we use in regular basis. The Adaptive, the Balance that is grounding, peppermint that you needed for cooling, headaches, whatever, Breathe that we discussed before. I cannot see this one, Northern Safe. Serenity calls it its name. Citrus Bloom is definitely uplifting and makes you feel happy all day. The On Guard that we say that is immunity and cleaning. Wild Orange for feeling happy, and Cheer obviously feeling happy. And fine as well. So yeah, I mean, so those are the few kits that we have available, and we just wanted to also like share this with you guys. Go on, I'm like going on.
You want me to take this?
Yeah.
So there's generally 3 types of people that come into doTERRA. Those of us that want to live the wellness lifestyle, that just want to use the oils, become educated, become self-informed about their own health care, take their own health care into their own hands, and just replace the toxic products in their homes. Some people find that because they are living the lifestyle, they're using the oils, they are sharing, talking to their friends, talking to their family about how great the oils are. And so they decide to go ahead and become a sharer, if you will, and they can actually then start making some money to pay for their oils. Just enough, you just share offhandedly and you can start making enough money to cover the cost of your own oils. Or there's those of us like Gabriella and myself who are building a business to earn a profit and to make an impact on the world. We both, I know, are very passionate about revolutionizing the healthcare system because it's so messed up right now. So we, you know, it's really about changing the world and looking at unlimited potential for income, looking at your retirement. I know I turn 60 next month. Can you believe it? And I realized that in December, I'm just like, holy crap. It's like, I've been having so much fun just playing yoga instructor and sailor all over the world and doing all this stuff. And I haven't thought one iota about my retirement plan. And so doTERRA is my retirement. And I'm super excited that I have this opportunity to have something. And I don't have to like be wondering what's going to happen in the future. So I'm super excited about that. So you just, you know, you kind of, and generally a lot of time, I mean, when I came into it, I knew I was coming in as a builder, but a lot of people start out just using the oils and educating themselves and loving them. And then you find that you're sharing. And so you can shift it up a little bit.
That was me. I used them for years.
Yeah.
Much I like them, I started to share them. And I've been sharing oils and making everybody buy the Deep Blue and the On Guard and this and that, and buying it myself and telling a friend you have to have this and giving it as a gift. My parents always had it. And then I said, why I don't take it more serious and start impacting people's life and helping them and educating them and guiding them to change this world. And I believe that's all what we have for you guys. So you know what we have here, but we can open the mics for questions because we kept them very quiet just to keep it, you know, short into the time.
Yeah. High five to us. Boom. Does anybody have any questions at all? Yes. You can go ahead and unmute.
We hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now we can't.
No.
You're muted again.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, ask to unmute. I cannot.
I'm there.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, Kim and Gabby, I remember having a conversation with my daughter's doctor a few years ago when she was around 8. And he told me that certain oils were hormone disruptors, especially lavender and tea tree oil. And he suggested not using, you know, any kind of scent with lavender. I don't know if you have any information about that. Something that I remember, and I stopped using, you know, the laundry detergent. I remember changing it because some of them have lavender, you know, the scent. So I don't know if you have any information about that.
I haven't heard of essential oils doing that. I mean, I actually just watched something recently about some of the other products that we're used to buying, even makeups and shampoos and all this stuff that have major hormone disruptors in them. and things that mess up your endocrine system. And
Mm-hmm.
but I have not heard that, but that is definitely something that I'm gonna make a note of and research.
I remember he told me it was lavender and tea tree oil. But I maybe, you know, it could be the chemicals that they use with the oils. But I don't know. It's something that, you know, I remember reading about it, and I just,
yeah, I'm gonna make a note.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll Google into that too. We'll do the research.
And he said they were hormone disruptors?
Yes, you know, these days these girls are developing earlier at 7, 8. They are already getting their periods. So we had a conversation about that, you know, because of course my daughter was 8. It didn't happen to her, but I was worried because her friends were getting their periods at 7, even 6, 7, 8. Oh. And that's when he told me that as a preventive measure, not to use lavender scent in anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would think that's not coming from lavender or tea tree. This is just me without doing the research, but that is from so many other things. I mean, I go through a list of other things.
It could be the chemicals and the scent. I don't know, Kim, but yes, I think it's, you know, something. And I still remember it. That's why I never use it at home. Lavender. But maybe, you know, if I get the right information, I know.
And I'm sure like using like lavender scented fragrances and laundries and dish soap and all of that. Right. That isn't pure lavender essential oil. That is natural fragrance. That is all chemicals. That's all chemicals.
It might be like, yeah. Anyway, well, just a comment about that.
Yeah, that's definitely something. I've got that written down. I'm gonna definitely research that because that's definitely something.
I didn't have time to read articles about this, but it's something that I would like to, you know, investigate a little bit.
We do too.
What is the group of the Facebook I want to get in?
We have the community only for the ones that are like joining us in our membership and our teams.
Yeah, it's a private community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, that is some of the perks that we offer, you know, like by coming with us and, you know, having the access to our community, you know. So your membership comes included with the 25% off, but to access to all this.
I think I have a membership because I get like, I have a membership.
Yeah, I mean, like, if your membership hasn't been very active in supporting you, your team, that happened to me originally. I had a membership for years where people were not necessarily supporting me and offering, you know, education. And then I came across, you know, this group, an amazing Mina. I just saw her very active on this, and I just asked her and I said, hey, I want to come with you guys. And she explained to me that it was part of the community, building the, you know, the team together. And if your membership hasn't been used in 6 months, we can reactivate it with us, or we can deactivate your account and you open a new account with us. Mm-hmm. That could be too, Gabby. That will give you the access to everything. So for you to consider, but you know, it's like, it's a great deal because like I didn't have it, and I didn't have it for like 6 years, 8 years that I've been using them. And I continue to buy product and I continue to do my research on my own. And I knew the veggie caps were there. And I was like, oh, okay, so how many drops do I put in a veggie cap? And me doing Google searches and information and looking for YouTube videos. And hey, Mina, I've seen and known for years.
Yep.
And she was there with the access, but you know, until the day that I asked, hey, I want to come to the classes. And she's like, well, join the tribe. join our group. So I can do all this, like open the faucet, you know, I'm like,
Exactly.
and then I'm like, wait, I don't want so much.
That's exactly how I was too.
Cool.
Yeah, so if you ladies do not have any other particular question, you know, definitely if you're interested to learn more about the oils, try some oils, want to get the membership, get some products, you know, we're here.
I do, but I don't want to take more of your time. Maybe we'll chat later.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yes, I
I
definitely want to get involved and at least get some oils and start trying them.
For sure, yeah. I mean, like, let's talk in a one-on-one, like, let's set up a time and then we just do that, you know?
Sounds good.
Person, or, you know, whatever you choose.
Yeah.
You too, if we can help you with anything else, we're here.
Yeah. It was so
I
good.
will let you know.
Thank you, ladies.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
This was very, very useful. Thank you very much.
I just want to put Gaia's picture right in the center of the
No, right?
Where is she, by the way? Where is she now?
I think she's
Nashville.
Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's in Nashville or Asheville.
Asheville.
Oh,
Is she doing okay? She's fine after the accident?
As far as I know, she's healing.
She's getting better.
Sure.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hey.
I'll send that to her. Say,
Yeah,
about you tonight.
Thank you, ladies.
Good night. Nice to meet
Love
you.
you.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you, team.
Bye-bye. Blessings to all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.